So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at this Sukhoi SU-35 to 37 Super Flanker. This is a 1/48 scale from Mini Hobby Models. I know nothing about this company, but it's probably the same as the Academy one, I think. Maybe the same as the SU-27 from Academy with some added parts or something, don't know. But SU-35 is a pretty cool aircraft. I'm going to take a look at this today. Before we get started, please like and subscribe. So here's our instruction sheet. First we have information. I don't understand, but the colors are written in Chinese and in English, so that's good. I don't know about this cream yellow or how I'm gonna find it. I'm sure it gives by some company. I have to look though. Here on the back we have a parts map. They have 6 sprues of gray plastic and 1 clear sprue. Then here in the middle we start, I don't understand, but anyways. We start with the cockpit. We have a stick, instrument panel, and the seat. The number 2 we have just a little detail, some painting here on the front of the fuselage. Put the cockpit in and we put this front HUD piece in with the HUD thing there. Number 4 we have the fans for the engines. Number 5 we put the 2 parts of the fuselage together with these details for the cockpit and these instruments that go on the outside too. Number 6 then we build the intakes. Number 7 we put the intakes on. We put these the front leading edge on, and then we build our engines and we put those together and put them in with a couple of little parts there too. We also put the flaps on here, you can see, and there's a part here in the front too, this antenna. Then we go over here to number 8, and we have these vents for the intakes, and this is that's photo etch, I believe. It looks like a photo etch. And we put these intakes on, which I thought we already did over here. Okay, I don't understand. Put them in a minute, put them on again. Then we build our landing gears, the front landing gear and the rear landing gear. Oh no, this is just the front landing gear. Put the wheels on, put the lights on, and then we have these other parts to put on here, and we put it in. It has a landing gear bay door too. So number 10 then, we build the main landing gear, put the wheel together, put the wheel on, just a little part to put in, and we put it in. Also with these rear fins. And number 11 looks like we're building the tail, the vertical stabilizer, and the horizontal stabilizers too. And another part here too. And then for the next step we have to go back here. We have here landing gear bay doors. That's all we're doing here, landing gear bay doors it looks like. Inside doors red, struts gray and silver. The number 13 here we have our wing pylon. Putting the tail and the horizontal stabilizers and the vertical stabilizers on. We got our air brake, I guess we can have it open or closed. Our front, we get what it's called, but the front fin here. And some more little tools, little pieces that go in there. Number 14 we build the weapons. Looks like mostly missiles here. It's all missiles. It's not really good paint instructions for the missiles though. But I have to look online to see how they're painted. Or I think there's probably another model I have that has better ones. And we put them on, but it says options 3 or 6, options 2 or 7, 1 or 7. So you have kind of options of how you can put the armament on there. And here I have a paint chart, but we just have the numbers here, and you have to look on the chart to see what those numbers are. And this should be the yellow and brown version, it looks like. But there was I guess it's only one version. But it's not much to see. I don't see stencils or decals or anything there. So where does it show where to put the decals on? That's, yeah. Well, it does show decal placement on here, but I know why. It's very hard to see because there's not a lot. One, it doesn't have stencils. And that's the decal sheet. We have a choice of 2 numbers. I don't know what the 3rd number is, or 3 numbers. Got the stars and this, I guess for the tail, this star for the tail. And actually 4 numbers, I guess. And then these, and these. But there's no stencils at all. And this is a large aircraft. It's a big scale. It should have stencils. So that's one thing to think about getting for it. Some stencils. Maybe a better decal sheet, even though these look good and I'm sure they'll work good if you just want to use that. But I'd get some stencils for it because that's going to be missing from an aircraft of this scale. So now our sprues. We'll start with the fuselage. And here's the top. The fuselage comes separate. You can see there's lots of good detail here and rivets and stuff everywhere. And the bottom of the fuselage. A little bit of detail there in the wheel bay, but not much at all. Here too in these wheel bays, just got this line here. Probably hydraulic line or something, I don't know. A little bit scratched up, it looks. Like here too. It's gonna have to be sanded down for sure. Do some details. The bottom looks a lot rougher than the top. And some of these hot lines. You can kind of see it there. And you need some sanding. The nose cone is also in a separate. So here's sprue A. And these sprues are pretty big, and there's something missing. Look here. Something's missing here. That also says something. Like here. Something's missing there. Don't know what it could be. Oh, maybe that. Haha. Yes. I hope it's that. Which is the front landing gear. Some big pin marks on there. Here's the front piece for the cockpit. Our engine pieces are here. There's flash all around it. Here we have the flaps. Some good little rivet details. But this also looks rough a little bit. Same thing on this side. The wheels look pretty good, but this flash, you have to sand it. These are main landing gear too. There's another landing gear piece. That's the rear ones, and this is the front one because it has two wheels in the front. This looks like it's not. Maybe for another one. Here's the hydraulic thing for the air brake. The wheel covers. Exhaust look okay. The seat is okay. Big pin marks here on the inside of this wheel bay door. This is really rough in some places. The wheels look okay though, but this got cleaned up there. Those are decent. It's falling off too. Wheel bay door. Once again, big pin marks there. Here's sprue B. Those are engine intakes, the horizontal stabilizers, the leading edge flap. I think this is for the wingtip. The wingtip is also for the bottom and the intake parts. And this has decent exterior detail. It has really big pin marks in some places. It's too rough, you have to sand that down because it's sticking out before you put it together. Flaps are okay too. So here we have sprue C. We have our cockpit, which is pretty simple. Here's our tail. Intake parts here. And the air brake. Another seat. An instrument panel. Actually, it looks okay. It has the dials and stuff. Some of the instruments there. There's actually a little bit of detail here on the inside of the air brake where the hydraulic thing connects. It's two details, once again kind of rough. Scratch is going to have to be sanded, like with a really fine sanding to get these. I don't know, it looks like they already sanded it, but really rough. Here's sprue D. These are weapons, pylons. I'd say they look okay. Lots of missiles. And then we have this is sprue F1. Has our single seat. Also has another air brake and a different front piece. And that fell off too. And then we have sprue F3, which has our front canards and these two, and I don't know what those are for. I think these are the front canards, so canard wings, that's what they're called, yes. And our last sprue is in the canopy and lights, HUD and everything. It's not so thick, but it's also not so clear. Not like crystal clear. Seems to be there's missing rivets and stuff, maybe here. So this model kit's not so great. A lot of the panel lines look like they've already been sanded down or something, but that's really badly sanded and scratched. And there's also a couple deep scratches there in some of the parts, so it's going to have to be polished really good before you can really do anything with it. There's also on the decals, there's no very few decals, and there's no stencils at all. So it definitely needs some stencils. For a scale this size. It should have something. Even my 144 Boeing 737, which is about the same size, has stencils from Revell, which is, you know, how Revell is about their models. Not always the best. I really wouldn't recommend buying this unless you want to do a lot of work, or if you just want a big kit that's not so expensive, although it did cost way more than it should have for what's in it. And but if you want something like this for like experimenting with colors or with something, then that would be okay. But I wouldn't recommend it for a keeper. But I'm still gonna build it. I'm still gonna build it eventually. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and join me next time. We're gonna take a look at this T-40 Russian amphibious light tank. This is from my kit in 135 scale. So until then, bye.